Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So yeah, basically in today's video, also, hi, if you have been here for a while, welcome back. This year I do want to really just start into, hang on, let me get a little bit comfy here. I really don't, off to a good start, aren't we? I really want to post more videos, and post more content and really work on my YouTube channel. I think that's going to be like my main goal for 2023, is to really start trying to do something with my channel, because I just keep getting into a funk and like, I'm going to post like once a week hopefully, and yeah, anyway. This is a little like get to know me thing. So I'm going to do my faves of 2022. So if you're new here, you'll get to know like what kind of products I love, what kind of products I work for me. And yeah, let's just do it. Let me get my notes up already with all the things that I want to mention so I don't forget anything. So starting off with skincare. As you guys know, I work, well, if you might not even know if this is your first time watching this video, I do work for Clinique and I absolutely love my job, and I will not lie, majority of this stuff that is in my favorites is from Clinique and it is not even sponsored. I'm not even kidding, you can't even like use a code Clinique Lou for 10% off. I'm sorry, like I'm just not at that stage yet. But yes, I do love my job, so a lot of the things that I'm mentioning are Clinique. Starting off, we have my skincare routine. So I just go in with my normal cleanser, which I'm gonna pop up on the screen for you now. Love these. The grey one is just like your everyday cleanser, and then the white one has little bamboo beads into it. That, so it's a cleanser and exfoliator, so you rub it all into the skin, it cleans out all the pores and your skin just feels incredible afterwards. Oh yeah, and I have oily skin, by the way, you'll soon learn that. And then next, after I get out of my shower, while I've done my cleanse, I go in with my Clarifying Lotion in number 3, because I have what? Oily skin. So number 3 is oily combination. If you have dry skin, I would go in with 2. Now this is a clarifying lotion, it's not a toner, because last time I got dragged in the comments, but this actually cleans the skin, gets rid of all that excess dirt or makeup or foundation that your cleanser could have missed, and really cleans the skin and gets you ready. It's also very good for pores, so I love it. Then I go in with my serum, which is the Pore Refining Solutions serum, which is this one here. I'm going to include some footage of me using it, but yeah, I just love the way this feels on the skin. I love when you can feel a product work instantly, basically. So I have used like a few serums, like mattifying serums, and like they did do the job, but like this one just hits home and it really works for my skin. It really actually helps. I think it helps with my foundation to stay on longer as well. I mean, all the products I use help to, I don't know, I've just found like my holy grail routine, and I don't really, and it's simple as well, and I don't really want to mess it up. Then next I will go in with my tried and true, this is one of like, this is liquid gold for us. This is a Moisture Surge from Clinique, and I use that as my moisturizer. Mama, this sits beautifully underneath foundation, and I have just loved the F out of her. I really do love Moisture Surge. I love all the products, like I love the spray, I love the toner, I love the, I'm not good with the eye cream. I'm just not good with eye creams in general. I don't use eye creams. But that whole range is mwah. And if you have really dry skin, then I would go with the Moisture Surge Intense, because that has like little lipid oils that dry skin doesn't normally produce, that our oily skin does. So it makes you have normal skin. And it's really good for redness as well. I'm giving too much information. Anyway, moving on to one of my favorite products from Clinique from last year is the color corrector in Peach. These came out late last year and I was like, I don't really use color correctors. Mama, as soon as I tried this, like you'll see in the footage I'm putting right now, I absolutely love this. Like it just does the job, and it is so good for dark circles. We instantly sell out of this. Like, me and my manager sell this straight away because it is so good. As soon as I put it on customers, they buy it. Like, it is so good, and it just hides those dark circles and is great for underneath your makeup. So really can't recommend these enough. They are so good. Also, they do have applicators on them. You can see mine's not touched. I like to press it in with my fingers, as you would have seen in the video. Moving on, what is next? I don't think I used a primer when I did my little thing, so here we go. It is the Milk Hydro Grip. Like, I love her. It doesn't even look like I've used her, but I have. Oh yeah, no, because the thing goes up. I didn't realize. So yeah, I love her. Really. I don't use any other primer than maybe Professional by Benefit, but this one I have absolutely been loving. So that is what I use as a primer. Next up is foundation. So we're getting into the makeup side of things now. I toss between quite a few, not gonna lie. I do love my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade F5. I just like when I just want to do a glam look real quickly and like don't really care about how it's gonna wear, but it does. I think it would wear well. I just haven't tried it out like a full day of work. But if you want to go a full day of work, Miss Clinical, even better Clinical, this is great for a 12-hour shift. It is mattifying. It is a little goes a long way. It lasts a long time. It covers everything. It lasts. It doesn't come off. Like, it's one of those ones that lasts. Like, I can compare it to Double Wear, but I feel like it gives a bit more breathability than Double Wear, because Double Wear is so drying, but this also has hydration in it, and it also has SPF 20, so I feel like it gives a little bit of leeway and you don't feel like your skin's turning into cement. Yeah. And then next for my everyday foundation, I go in with my Even Better. I'm going to insert a clip now. I love this foundation. It is just so natural. It just evens out the skin tone. It's a matte finish, matte satin finish, and it lasts really well on those short shifts, like 5-hour, 6-hour shifts. It does fine. And I get compliments on it all the time because I honestly think it's because Moisture Surge underneath this, it just gives me like really nice glowy beautiful skin, and I get so many compliments on my skin, which is great when you work behind a makeup counter. So yeah, there is my foundation, favorite foundations. Right, now moving on to eye primer. I literally only use this, like my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I mean, it's a paint pot, but it's in the shade Painterly. I use this every time to prime my eyes because it is thick enough that it will cover the veins of my eyes and thin enough that it doesn't go cakey, and I don't have to set it, and it's just mattifying, and it's really good for oily eyes. It just lasts and I love it. Like, I wear this with every look. It just works. Moving on, I've literally just written Trixie Cosmetics because, oh my god, did I fall in love with Trixie Cosmetics last year. I'm gonna grab a few palettes that are my absolute faves. Am I still, yeah, whatever. So yeah, I love Trixie Cosmetics. Here's why. And duh, like the Mirror Iconic, absolutely iconic from the Juno collection. I can't find my Juno palette right now, but that is also another one of my faves. But let me just go through them quickly. So my all-time fave blush palette is the What About You palette. I love her. Look at the dent that I've made into Plush Bunny. One of my favorite shades. Absolutely love. Love, love, love. One of her later palettes from last year, Girl Talk. I haven't really touched it yet, but look at that color story. It's sickening. Sickening. Oh, and then we got Team Trixie. Love this palette, so pretty. And her formula is just buttery and smooth and blends like a dream. Team Cartier palette. Love her. When I want to go dark and grungy. And then Plant Gay, one of my all-time favorites. And then my actual all-time favorite is the Juno palette, but I can't find it. But I'll pop up a few looks and things of the palette now for you to look at, because I love her. Love it! Okay, moving on, I'm just gonna go through a bunch of my favorite palettes because mama, there's a lot. Okay, so I gotta get Clinique out of the way. I love Miss Teddy Bear. This, I believe, is like eat proof. Like, it's just the perfect neutral palette. They blend like a dream. They're so easy to use and they just look gorgeous on the eye. I will say though that it's more on the pale side, so if you are of a deeper complexion then you probably won't get along with it, but it is a beautiful palette if you are pale or medium skin toned. And then mama, one of my absolute all-time favorite palettes from Clinique is On Safari. I use this all the time. I just love the shimmers in here. They're so pretty and I got so much use out of this last year. It was crazy. And then another absolute favorite from Clinique is Morning Java. It's just like a nice bronzy neutral palette. But that shimmer, oh, this shimmer. Like, look at that. Oh, so gorgeous. Oh, let me just swatch some of the greens as well because they're so pretty. Like, look at them. So pretty. They're not as like pigmented as I normally go for, but that's what you get with Clinique, but they are great quality and I do use them all the time. So yeah, I mean, I have to wear them for, well, I don't have to. I do wear other products to work, but I mostly like try to wear Clinique products to work so then I can sell them as well if we've got them in stock, because we don't have much in stock at the moment. Okay, now my absolute all-time favorite palette of last year, and I think it was the year before. No, sorry, 2019 or 2020. Not her. Oh, sorry, wrong Pat McGrath palette. It's hard to tell because they're literally the exact same packaging. That's the only thing I don't like about them. But the Bronze Seduction Bronze Goddess, I can't remember the name of it to be honest, but this one here. This red, oh my god, my favorite, all-time favorite shade. This green, duochrome green in the corner. This like rose gold on the eyes is just so beautiful. Every time I wear this to work, people are like, you look stunning. I'm like, yeah, I know. Love it. This one as well, this blue purple duochrome, and then this gold pink and like this purple. This is gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, I don't use the mattes that much at all, kind of, but the shimmers in here, phenomenal. But I didn't have to pay for them, Sam did, so it's a win-win situation for me. And then another one of my all-time favorite palettes is the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Surge palette. This, oh my god. Talk about a blending dream. Like these shadow, even the neons, like, Jesus, let me just swatch a few for you. They actually don't swatch that well, but like there's a neon there, but the mattes in here are insane. And like they're just perfect to like blend each other out. They're not swatching well, but I promise you these are insane. I absolutely love this palette. I used it all the time, especially the neons for a pop of colour in the inner corner. Just mwah, chef's kiss. I absolutely love this palette. One of my all-time favorite palettes from last year. I fell in love with Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I do want to get more of their palettes because, like, God, this is good. Okay, late to the game, but one of my all-time favorite palettes is what, well, I gotta stop saying that, but like one of my favorite palettes from last year was the Rutro Raggy from the Glam Light collection. Oh my god, so fun. I used this all throughout Christmas, especially these last 3 columns here, and got so many compliments on my eyes again. Sorry, sorry, it's just really stunning eye. But yeah, love this palette. I haven't touched the other one just because I can't find it at the moment, because I did have a crazy clean out, and that's why I can't find my junior palette as well, but hopefully they turn up because they are my favorite palette. But yeah, absolutely love that palette as well. I can't think, oh, actually I do have this in front of me as well, the Stranger Things MAC collection. Just the whole collection was really cool, but this palette in general is really nice. Like this Demogorgon shade was perfect for Halloween, for like dark circles when you don't want to get rid of them. and like this rustic red is so pretty, and yeah, I really enjoyed this palette too. Did 3 looks with it. If you want to go see them, go on to Literally Lewis on Instagram, shameless plug, but here we are. Okay, next is liners, and I have a few here. So I have the Roller Lash, used to be like my favorite at the start of the year. Then Benefit brought out their real liner, Extreme Precision Liner. This is insane. Like, it is so good. It tops all the liners that I've ever used before. You can just get such a precise line with it. You can be really strategic with it, and you can just do what you want, and it's so pigmented and black, and it lasts, and it doesn't smudge, doesn't bleed, it's black, it's beautiful. One of my all-time favorite liners from last year. And then also the NYX Epic Ink Liner. There we go, the Epic Ink Liner from NYX, also a really great liner. Really good for beginners, really cheap as well and affordable. I mean, the Benefit one is pricey, but I get discounts, so and then another one from Clinique. I got this in one of my last like hauls that I did of the year last year, and it's just a brown one because I don't really like to wear black liner at work. I just have a weird thing, like I just feel like it's too much, so I go with the brown, and this is great. Lasts the day, looks so good. It is like almost a brown black, but like yeah, I get away with it with the looks that I do, so yeah. Love these liners. I've got 3 of these, by the way. I'm not even kidding you. It's one of my favorite liners. Like, I love it. Benefit, send me PR, honestly. No, I'm kidding. While we're on the midst of liners, Colourpop liners. Love them. Like, all of those colourful ones are Colourpop liners. And then also the Kaleidos from the Night of Creation collection liners that are trio-chrome, some of them. Insane. Love them so much. And then what I really fell in love with in 2023 was water activated liner. This palette, mama, Glisten Cosmetics did a collab with Rowie, and I am obsessed. Like, look how gross it is, because I absolutely destroyed her. I love water activated liners. I always use them at work. I'm going to insert a little clip now of me popping it on. I absolutely love them. They're so easy to work with. I literally just go in with a little spritzer. Just got the Professional Set and Spray one, and I will spritz in there and then just go in with a liner brush, and boom, Bob's your uncle. Okay, let's talk about blush, baby. Where do I bloody begin? I think with my favorite all-time blush of 2023. Kaleidos in Sunburn. Look at her. Look at her. Oh my god, this is just gorgeous. I used this religiously for like months and still love her. Like, I think my blush brush is stained this color because I love this blush so much. Like, I just use it all the time and I love her. So definitely one of my favorites. Another one from Kaleidos is this pink one. I think this might be I can't remember the names. I think this one's Ecstasy or Sunburn. Love this as well. So natural but so beautiful. Adds a nice flush of peachy pink on the cheeks. Looks great with so many looks. And then, obviously my Trixie Cosmetics ones that I showed you before. I was on a blush game last year. Like, I was collecting blush like no tomorrow. So let me just grab a few more. We've got the Trixie Mattel and Kimchi Pink Duo. This one here, absolutely gorgeous. So pigmented, so you only need a little bit, but love her. Then we've got my own Clinique ones. I won't actually recommend Melon Pop because it's kind of just like more natural, and I'm not a natural girl when it comes to blush. But Pink Pop I do recommend. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous pink shade. And another really good one is Peach Pop. I don't know where mine is at the moment. But yeah, love her. Then, oh my god, I never ever used to use cream products. I still don't really, but I fell in love with Blush by Mitchell. I absolutely fell in love with this product. This is called Can't Cope with Coral, and he did come out with some blushes at the end of the year that are pressed powders. I still don't have my hands on them because they're on their way from Beauty Bay, but I'm so excited to try them. I love blush. Did I mention that I love blush? Oh, another blush. You will see a theme here. I love orange blushes. This is the Dior Coral blush. Absolutely love her. She's bougie, but I got her on sale, so absolutely love her. The Benefit ones, let me just check if this one's not broken. This is in the shade Sunny. Absolutely love her. It's a peachy, like a nice nudie peach. Then we got Krista. She's a bit of a punch, but oh my god, she's so pretty. I love her. And then I've got a MAC one as well. This is, I haven't even used this yet, but I know that I'll love it. This is the Friends Don't Lie blush from the Stranger Things collection. I also have the red one. I used that one and I love her. And then one last one is Innocent Peach from Clinique, which is nice and a nice nudie peach color. You can see I love my nudie peachy colors because I'm like a yellow neutral skin tone, so it just sits beautifully on my skin tone. Ugh. Oh wait, no, there's more. The Cha Cha tint, also another thing that I fell in love with, especially on my 12-hour shifts. It just lasts the whole shift and I don't have to reapply my blush at all, really. And then I've also got the other color, Play Tint, which is a gorgeous like nudie pinky, which goes really well with that pinky Kaleidos blush that I showed you. I love blush. I love it. I love blush. I used to hate it as well, so love blush. Now that's out of my system, let's move on to highlighters. Another thing I absolutely love. I mean, you can tell that this one comes from 2022. This is the limited edition Clinique Tiger Liner that comes out for Lunar New Year. So that was like one of the first ones that I was really loving. They do such a good job on their highlighters, but they didn't come out with them this year. So that's a bit rude because we finally get the collection in our store and they don't have the highlighter. But moving on, I have the Clinique Flower Lunar Pop highlighter as well. This is good for like subtle glow. I'm not really a subtle glow girl though, so I did kind of like back away from this because it just wasn't giving me what I wanted. And then I discovered, well, this has been a tried and true for so many people, but the Soft and Gentle by MAC, mama, this is so good. And it lasts the day, it's pigmented enough, and it's just like, it's glazy and it looks, oh, I love it. Love it. And then I will show you in a little video here. I love Miss Cookie from Benefit. You can see a tiny little dent there. I literally just tap my brush in and go in right on the cheeks. I'm actually wearing it fully today because I wanted to like really stand out on the cheeks with this look. But absolutely love Cookie right on the tippity tops of my cheek to just give that extra pow, bitch. Okay, next is lips. Lippity Doodah Days. I have a lot of favorite lips. So starting off, we have Jeffree Star Christmas Cookie. And Nathan as well, which is this one here. I have so many favorites from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Just that lip liquid formula is insane. What I've got on my lips, I've actually mixed Druglord and Weirdo together to create my own grey because Medusa was like too blue, so I just made my own. And then from my actual brand, when I say that I mean Clinique, like I work for them, so I don't know, I call it my brand. But I love Canoodle from the Dramatically Different range, and then I also love Tender Heart, which is like a bit of a deeper, more like terracotta brown from the Dramatically Different range. And then what else did I like? Oh, I love this MAC You Do You orange that I found. Oh my god, so pretty. I love a good orange coral bright color, sorry, just had to burp then. Oh, another really good one is from the Scooby-Doo Glam Light collection. This one what is it called? Velour lipstick, love her. Nice like peachy nude. I love peachy nudes, what can I say? Just looking around to see if I can see any more. There was a few more, but I can't remember what they are right now. I think they are with Clinique. I really like Bear Pop off memory. I really like Papaya Pop from the Pop range, and Camilla from the matte range, and Subtle from the matte range. Yeah, I think that's all I can think of at the moment. Okay, now something I extremely fell in love with last year is the Clinique Lash Serum. Let me go grab it and I will talk more about it. So this is the Clinique serum that I'm on about. So this is a lash serum. This came out last year. Oh my god, actual game changer for me, like proper game changer. I used to hate my lashes and they used to always go straight. I did find out a hack as well, which I'll go in with in a second. But you just have to make sure you have nothing on your eyes, clean, pop it on the top layer of your skin before you go to bed, and literally within weeks I saw results, like longer lashes, thicker lashes. I actually had to stop using the product because I was happy and I was like, I don't need any more. But even for the eyebrows, this works great. Like, I've seen the results and it actually works. It is pricey, I will say, but it works and I highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. Mwah, love her. Now, talking about a little bit of a tip that I found out from Alexandra Anel, I think that's how you pronounce her name. But I discovered her last year and her YouTube channel and it's so good. But she discovered a hack with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So what you do is you curl your lashes and then you go in with this and coat your lashes and they stay curled, they stay up. That was my biggest problem with makeup last year, was my lashes go straight down. Like they literally go straight down into my vision. I always see my lashes. They actually hold their curl and they stay out of my eye view. And it's just, it's one of the best things that I learned last year. So thank you so much, Alexandra. This is a lifesaver for my lashes. So love that. I'll try to link the video down below so that you know what I'm talking about, because I probably didn't explain it well. Okay, the rest is silly, like favorite product shot, favorite look and all of that. I'm just gonna skip that because I feel like I've talked a lot. And I feel like you guys got to know me if you haven't seen me already. So that is it for my first video of 2023. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to trying to push more, not push, I think push is a bad word, to get more content out. And I'm thinking a really good thing on YouTube to do would just be to do a no edit, sit down, trying out a product or trying out something new that drops this year and see how it works and give my commentary and upload that. Like, I don't know, but yeah, you guys can give me suggestions as well on what you'd like to see. I've got a few plans already. I've got like, I bought a bunch of Rem Beauty last year that I just really want to sit down and just have a play with, so I might do that as my next video. So yeah, keep an eye out. And I literally love every single one of you. I hope you guys had a great start to the year and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye!